welcome to the Adelaide.net user group first online meetup, and I guess you can tell it's our first one because we've had a few issues out of the gate, but that's okay. So yeah, it's great to be here, great to have everybody online with us this evening, wherever you are. Just a reminder that it is being recorded, so we'll probably have a bit to chop out at the start of the recording, but the plan will be, I guess if Andrew's happy with the content, that we'll make this available after the event as well. So yeah, I'm just going to check the QA. It looks all right. So yeah, do feel free to post questions in the QA thing. We'll try and keep an eye on that as the presentation goes on, or if you're in the Slack group, feel free to use the channel there where I'm keeping an eye on that too. So I'm going to race through this because we've used up a bit of time already. Yeah, we're on the socials. So next month we're going to have Jason Bock joining us from the US. This was one we'd actually lined up way earlier in the year as to be a remote presentation. So all our presentations will be remote now, and looking forward to having Jason join us next month, looking at the compiler API. So that's sounding good. A quick run through what's been new, what's happening. No changes in VS Code. I'm expecting a new update coming out any day now for the March release. A new version of Visual Studio came out this month, just last, well, yeah, so the 16.5 compared to last month was 16.4, so that major upgrade with some new features. Some of those we showed off at the meetup last month, sorry. And the current version is 16.5.3. There's a new preview out. They've got a new Git experience if you want to try that out, and some new refactoring and code fixes as well. There's some other new features coming there. Some new versions of .NET Core, including .NET 5. So the great bringing back together of all the different versions of .NET is going to happen with .NET 5, which is really the next evolution of .NET Core, but because they're bringing everything together, they're sort of dropping the core name for that. We had a member survey, and so we surveyed a lot of our members, sort of people that come along to the meetings. We've got over 1,000 people in the meetup group. We didn't get 1,000 responses, but we did get some good responses. Some of the things that came back, some of those are more relevant to when we meet in a physical location, some comments about the venue. Some of these you'll be able to remember yourself, so if you did want some beer tonight, then feel free to head on over to your own fridge and help yourself. And hopefully if you've got a car, you've parked it in your car park, in your driveway, that's pretty convenient. So we've kind of addressed some of those already. That's pretty good. Some ideas for some topics come down the track, including even some lightning talks. So we might have a meetup where we just get a few people to do some really short talks, and some people offering to help out, which is great. And the winner of the survey was Ben Lan. So I don't think Ben's on the call tonight, but we do want to thank Encode Talent for sponsoring the prize for the member survey. That was a $100 book voucher. And so thanks to Simon and Christine and Encode Talent for supporting the group in that way. And that prize will be winging its way to Ben shortly. If you're not on the Slack group, I guess a lot of people are, but if you're not, then that's the Heaps Good Dev Slack, and we're in the meetup-.net channel, and there's people there right now that sort of chatting away in there. And yeah, basically after tonight, if you want to hang out and have some virtual pizza, then feel free to do that as well. And do let me know if you'd like to speak at a future group. I'd love to hear from you.